Hello guys, Spina here. So we finally got some 4.0 early kit info of Yao Guang and Sparkle. So let's check out their kits. Again, this is going to be a quick preview on their kits. So if you guys want to know in depth about their numbers and everything, you guys can go check out on Hakushin. It's a pretty reliable source. But again, this is leaks, so they are subject to change. And yeah. Also, I'm still sick and I'm still recovering from my cold, so I might sound a little bit, different. So let's check out Ya Guang's kit, I guess. So for her base stats, all you need to know is she has a base speed of 101. And that's it. The rest of them, you don't need to know because she only needs speed, in my opinion. And yeah, for her skill, she does blast damage. She's going to do main damage to some and yeah, less damage to the other two enemies. For her skill, she deploys a zone. Inside the zone, all allies get elation buff. They are all going to do elation damage. And after using basic attack skill, Yao Guang gains punchline. And about this punchline is shared by the whole team when dealing elation damage. The more punchline point is taken into account, the higher the elation damage. So this elation buff is probably going to be on your action bar. It's probably going to work like a memo sprite or a summon, I presume. But to get it, you need a elation DPS or elation support to get this punchline thingy. And you get more of this by using your skill and basic attack to do more damage. So it's like a cool gimmick, I guess, but elation damage is gonna be higher if you have more elation characters on your team, I presume. Now for her ultimate, Yao Guang gains 5 punchline. Aha immediately gains 1 extra turn, where a fixed amount of 20 punchline is taken into account. This turn does not consume punchlines and increases all allies' respawn by 20%. So 20% respawn, pretty solid. Again, I have no idea how this punchline and the AHA thing's gonna work, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I'm just gonna wait for it and see what it does. Now for her talent is a little bit weird, but I'll try to explain it. When Yao Guang possesses a certified banger, and this certified banger is like a buff state she gets. That's what I learned. For the moment, all allies trigger the Great Boon effect. Simply, you can do additional elation damage when she activates this talent, but she needs to be on this state to get this buff. And to get this buff, you just need to use a lot of skill or basic attack, and that's it. Simply, you want to use DPSs that do a lot of basic attack or skill attack to trigger their boon effect or this certified banger state. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of hard for me to explain. But simply, you need to trigger her skill a lot. You need to have a DPS that does a lot of skill damage or basic attack to trigger her talent more efficiently, I guess. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard for me to explain. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But her talent, to trigger her talent, you just need you need to spam your basic attack or skill on your other units. That's why I'm saying you need an elation DPS or other elation characters to trigger her talent a lot, unfortunately. Now for her technique is pretty simple. You're just gonna get her skill. Yeah, you're just gonna instantly unlock her skill with her technique, and that's it, nothing more. Now her bonus traces, Yao Guang. Okay, her first bonus ability, Yao Guang gains when Yao Guang speed is 120 or higher, increase the unit's elation damage by 30%. For 1 point of exceeds, increase the unit's elation damage by 1, maximum of 200. So you want to get your Yao Guang to 200 speeds to maximize her elation damage. That's what I said. The only thing you need to care about Yao Guang is her speed. You get 200 speed, you have a solid Yao Guang on your team. Now her second trace, increase the unit's crit damage by 60% after using elation skill, recover 1 skill point. Pretty solid. You get 1 skill point and you get 60 crit damage. Really good. Now for her third trace, When Yao Guang obtains certified banger, increase the duration of it by 1%. So this certified banger thingy, yeah, you have a way to extend it with your bonus skill. That's pretty solid in my opinion. Now for her, extra bonuses, she gets 18 crit rate, 9 speed, and 10 HP percent, I presume. And yeah, that's it. For her Eidolons, I'm not gonna talk too much about her Eidolons because Eidolons do get changed a lot. But our E1 simply makes it so even if you use your ultimate, you do get the punchline stacks, because otherwise you only get punchline stacks from skill and basic attack. But with E1, you get punchline stacks from using your ultimate as well. Also, you get 140% of deals elation damage becomes skill damage, and 40% of original damage. Simply, you're gonna do more damage with your skill while using your thingy. I don't know how to explain this elation buff. It's so hard to explain. Simply, you do more damage with your skill when you have her E1. It's pretty good for someone like Anaxa and Archer, I guess, and even for the XP Sparkle. So yeah, that's her whole kit. It's kind of hard to explain the elation thingy without the gameplay itself, so I tried my best. And her talent is weird as hell. I still don't know how her talent works, but I presume you just need to spam your skill points and attack to immediately have full effect of her talent. Unfortunately, her Lycon is not yet updated, so I will just post it on my community tab, I guess. So yeah, that's Yao Guang's full kit. It's pretty weird, but I try my best to explain. Okay. I'll talk about Sparkle XP on the next one. So yeah, have a great day, guys. Stay safe out there.